a selfish mentality and think that God, as my daddy says, that God is your houseboy, and that he's got to move because you've called, and that he's got to jump just because you've beckoned, and you've done absolutely nothing to welcome him. But the Bible says that God dwells where you praise. So when was the last time you built a place for God to live? When was the last time you were in your house and welcomed him by way of a praise? When was the last time that you were in the midst of that most difficult problem and built a place for God to sit? If he truly dwells in the praises of his people, then that means he doesn't dwell in the complaints of his people. He doesn't dwell in the doubts of his people or the fears of his people. Please tell somebody near you, build a place for him. Yeah, if you're not careful, there can be not only your outer opponents and your inner enemies. For the Bible says in Romans chapter 7 verse 23, Romans 7 verse 23, it says, I see another law in my members that's warring against the law of my mind. He says, and is bringing me into captivity to the law of sin which is in my members. It is possible for your own body to be in a mutiny rebellion against the Spirit of God in you. Oh my, isn't it an amazing thing? Come on, stay with me. Isn't it an amazing thing that if you were at home in the evening, if you were at home, you would have energy to do whatever you had to do. But when it comes to the word, you will be too tired to pray, even though you're not too tired to watch your favorite TV shows back to back. You can spend 2 hours, one watching Scandal, another How to Get Away with Murder, but get sleepy after 5 minutes of reading one chapter. What is the problem? What is it that makes us so susceptible to things that are like that? It's an amazing thing. You can go to a movie and pay for somebody to cuss you out while you are in the movie and stay awake the entire time, yet cannot find any money to give in an offering at a ministry where somebody's trying to preach life into you. I can't understand the mentality. You have not only outer opponents, but you have inner enemies. You have no intestinal fortitude that can go beyond what your outer opposition is doing to you. Oh yeah. Please sit down. I feel it now, whether you're praying or not. There is a